What if your city went from calm to chaos in less than an hour? That's exactly what happened in parts of China this week. In the southeastern city of Xiamen, powerful storms turned major roads into rivers. Meanwhile, in Jinan, the capital of Shandong, a sudden thunderstorm caused temperatures to plummet by 14 degrees Celsius in just 1 hour.
我就是看一下厦门的台风，有没有吓人？有没有像世界末日？天哪，这风吹的，那我儿子还没回来呢！天哪！
But it didn't end there. Far west, in the remote mountains of Tibet, heavy rains triggered a flood that washed away a vital international bridge between China and Nepal, and left more than 24 people missing. Let's dive into what happened, where, and why this matters. Not just for China, but for all of us living in a world of increasing weather extremes. We begin in Xiamen, one of China's most important coastal cities in Fujian province. On insert exact date if available, the Haicang district was pounded by an intense thunderstorm system, bringing with it torrential rain, strong winds, and sudden flooding. The rain came down fast, too fast for the city's drainage systems to handle. Within minutes, the streets were underwater. Videos shared on Chinese social media showed cars almost completely submerged, entire intersections transformed into raging rivers, and people trapped in their vehicles as floodwaters rose. Some residents attempted to flee on foot, wading through waist-deep water with children clutched in their arms. In some cases, manhole covers popped off, creating hidden hazards for people and vehicles alike. Emergency services were quickly mobilized, deploying pumps, rescuing stranded residents, and closing flooded tunnels. Schools were closed, public transportation ground to a halt, and flights were delayed or cancelled at Xiamen Gaoqi International Airport. Fortunately, no fatalities have been reported as of now, but the damage has been severe, especially to homes and businesses in low-lying areas. Many residents have taken to social media, expressing frustration that this kind of flooding is becoming more common. One user wrote, "Every year it floods, and every year we're told it's being fixed. But our homes are still underwater." Experts say Xiamen's rapid urbanization and its low elevation along the coast make it especially vulnerable. And with storms growing more intense due to climate change, the city could face even greater risks in the years ahead. Now let's head north to Jinan, the capital of Shandong province. This city experienced something truly unusual and dramatic. On the afternoon of insert date, a violent thunderstorm system struck the area with high winds, thunder, and intense rainfall. But what shocked residents most was the incredible drop in temperature. According to local meteorologists, temperatures in Jinan fell by a staggering 14 degrees Celsius in just 1 hour. This rare meteorological phenomenon is known as a downburst event, where a collapsing thunderstorm forces cold air down to the surface. It brought the city from a hot summer day to what felt like a chilly autumn evening in minutes. People caught outside were drenched, freezing, and struggling to find shelter. Shoppers ran from marketplaces, restaurants shut their doors, and families hurried home as streets filled with water and debris. Trees were toppled, signboards were ripped off buildings, and public transport was suspended in several districts for safety. Reports also suggest that a delivery driver was injured after being hit by flying debris, though emergency services say their condition is stable. By evening, the skies cleared, but the city was left with broken windows, scattered branches, and a whole lot of questions. Climate researchers say Jinan's storm was likely fueled by unstable atmospheric conditions, which are becoming more common in northern China as the region warms and moisture levels rise. This wasn't just a freak event. It's part of a larger pattern of extreme and unpredictable weather. In contrast to the urban chaos of Xiamen and Jinan, a tragic event unfolded in a remote corner of Tibet, near the Poti-Koshi River. Relentless rainfall in the region caused the river to swell dangerously, triggering flash floods that surged downstream, washing away the Friendship Bridge, a vital link between China and Nepal. The collapse of this bridge is not just a logistical loss, it's a humanitarian crisis. Officials have confirmed that more than 24 people are missing, and search and rescue operations are underway on both sides of the border. Road access to several villages has been cut off, and helicopters have been deployed to airdrop food and medical supplies to affected areas. Landslides in the region are complicating rescue efforts. While this area sees seasonal flooding, locals say this event was far more violent and sudden than usual. What do these three events have in common? Different regions, different landscapes, but the same core issue: extreme weather caused by a changing climate.